Okay, sorry, it's a little standstill. What is up, y'all? It is me, Tasha C. And yeah, this time I don't have a shoe rack in the back of me. But anyways, y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm this episode's about as cold as it is outside up here in Detroit. And that means that's pretty bad, and not in a good way. I mean cold, like you just smooth with it. I'm talking about cold, like dangerous, just bad, and not in a good way. And I'm here to talk about Love and Hip Hop, season 4, episode 12, also known as Mona, We Don't Believe You. Also known as Can They Please Get Over to the Damn Reunion? Like I said, y'all, I'm just gonna go when I interpret it. So please forgive me, but y'all know, man. Oh, let's start with the Yandy. Get her out the way in the terror situation. They going, that I see they kind of have the same bob weave, but somebody got some extra curls in there, kind of, which I mean was cute on both of them. But they decided to go to shoot for some shoe shopping and talk about terrorists on still transitioning of moving on finally from Peter Pigpen. And they're just talking and moving forward. And then on cue, Yandy decides to tell her after about, need to move on, blah, 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 that she has to roll for an upcoming film, which she had to audition for like 2 episodes ago. And they didn't go, you notice they didn't bring up, if you already seen the episode already, they haven't brought up if she's still talking to, I don't even know if neither one of the twins got the role, to be honest, because they never talked about, the dudes that auditioned. Like I said, apparently Tara has the role, but not, we don't know about the dude, or she's still dating him or not, or was that planned too? Anyway, she is so like this. She didn't even give a wow or nothing. Come on, since you're good at acting, and this is all just a hip hop opera, a hop opera, soap opera thing gone wrong. Why was that not? She wasn't really ecstatic. It wasn't like, oh wow, oh thank you, I can move on, oh hug or something. Just come on now. Last episode, go out with a bang. Me to the reunion or whatever. I don't know, y'all. It just bothers my spirits. I swear Justin J's be saying that, but shout out Justin J. But what I'm saying is, I know there's another YouTube, and I don't like saying stuff, not giving nobody credit. Okay, but I'm just saying it just bothers me how this episode just dragged on, y'all. I mean, I could have wrote a book, researched a paper, just did a bunch of other stuff. So we got it where she's supposed to get in this role, and then it kind of shows the last scene with her, where Tara was talking about moving on without Peter Pigpen. And we got Yandy, and she's doing currently on work because she's still about getting that bread. And she's supposed to be doing some event to raise money for charity. And she's Mercedes calls and said he'll be home soon. She's just saying, it's been off here, hopefully not be another year, blah blah blah. Next, then we got the end with her when she's talking about she did everything right when she went to the sorry, y'all, that's my mom in the background. She ain't trying to show us up the camera. So if y'all hear water running, that's just my mom because I'm in the kitchen. Okay. So she ended up, basically saying like, she's moving on with her life, trying to move on, get that check, just taking it one day at a time. Still going to be supporting Mercedes. She don't know it's going to be a short time on the reality case. It might be a long time. So, that's the whole ordeal with her situation. And she kind of, I mean, there was one scene, let's get Kay Michelle to wait for the 45 seconds, that she was in there. And of course, she was about to go on, I think, back on her tour first. She's headlining tour, I think she was saying. And, we're hearing her talk on one of the songs, was You Can't Raise a Man, I think it was called. Now, I want to point out again about the music thing that I forgot to mention. I paid attention last time I did this review. Now, again, Amina keeps getting played, and this is what makes it worse. Do y'all remember last season? Now, like I said, we heard K. Michelle's music. Did y'all see the end of the credits when they talk about music from artists, and the only one they showed was K. Michelle and K. Changed Man and her album cover, Rebellious Soul? Wasn't even Miss Amina, or wasn't even Nia Lee, and not even I don't even know if they even got the single audio angle. What that's irrelevant. Huh? But you get what I'm saying is it's like here you got these people promoting music, and the only one that was promoted was K Michelle. I mean, you give credit where it's due, but I'm just saying she was on the cast member with music. And you know how, as far as the media got played, I thought about it is remember last season when Terry got into it with Joe Button's current main thing or main pick of the week or whatever it was with Kaylin, right? And her Kaylin ran up on her and she mushed her, right? Now remember that third auto tune slash spoken word thing that she called herself doing and stuff, right? So what I'm saying is that they even played the song Devil, Terry's spoken word slash auto tune, whatever the heck it was called, and that brought promotion to her song. And that wasn't even really a song, okay? That wasn't spoken. Like I said, we don't know what the heck that was. I mean, but it really wasn't that bad. It's just she just sitting here talking like I was with her. Okay, I can even do that. Okay, but she even got some promotion with her song. So what I'm saying is that if even Terry that doesn't have, that's not, her thing is maybe it's music, maybe she knows how to rap, we don't know. But I'm just saying is maybe does she know about she can play an instrument? We don't know. But what I'm saying is what she was doing, that even got promotion in the Amina stuff. I just wanted to point it out there. So speaking of Amina, she meets again with Peter, and Peter, still, has to keep in advice about the same thing he's behind should did at least 20 something years ago, whatever, that he realized he's got to get it right, just got to make it all right. Okay, Trey Songz, for example, with his wife Amina, and he meets with her. She just say, he already put me through all this. I'm gonna stick it in. He gives her a ring or a ring. I don't know if it's the same one she threw away or whatever. She threw away. Maybe found she must have just put in her trash at her apartment, whatever the case was. And he said he's gonna make it right with her and stuff like that. And she's basically saying, I'm gonna stay with him at the end. Nothing else about saying I have a mixtape or a single coming out or anything of that nature. Again, like I said, even though she's talented, the show might be Homegirl's downfall. Okay, you already got stigma of being like, I'm super hoe, okay, to some folks. But then on top of that, the talent that you do have is not being displayed. And you, like I said, not even one last guitar riff. I'm not trying to talk about it. I'm just saying, it's the thing is she still is getting played for the song. So let's get her out the way. Do y'all notice that Joe Button, why certain cast members, you would think Joe Button, I don't know why, do they have beef that I know of? Y'all put in the comment box below. Does Joe Button and Saigon, I'm surprised they never at least kicked it or whatever on this show. You know what I mean? I just kind of thought about that. But anyways, let's get to the other, let's get with Saigon and his newfound family. Now, we see him moving in, Jean Grey, whatever the child's name is, Erica Jean. No, I don't mean to call her Jean Grey. Was that after that rapper slash woman from X-Men? I don't mean to do that. But what I'm saying is Erica J ends up actually, like moving in. We see the day of, and he says like, yeah, he's ready for her to move in, but he has a couple rules. I can understand first a couple rules were kind of okay, just for funniness. Like if it's something my name on, don't touch it. If make sure you spray when you get out the bathroom. That should apply to everybody. Shouldn't you won't be up there going to the bathroom just be like this and just okay. When you feel the funk just hits you all your nose. Okay. So, anyways, and also he admits now he just told about ain't no coochie can come between seeing the mother of my son is off me and you now. You're the only coochie I want to love and bang on a regular basis. But then here he admits in the confessionals that he does want to bring a woman in from time to time. And he's telling Erica, hitting her, asking her, have you ever been with a woman? And she just first was just shocked. And I guess she mumbled real quick. I don't know how quick it was that she did, but she's like, what does that mean? Anything? So that's when he's trying to slide up with, I may see a broad and we gonna have a threesome and blah, blah, blah. But she was saying like, okay, whatever. She's on the confessionals like, oh, Saigon is just so silly. I like his humor. So did you like when he verbally abused you and threw your purse across into the lot next to the other side of the freeway? That wasn't funny. Yeah, okay, Erica. And then she said it to my, hopefully, this will bring us together and we're going to be happy family, happy, happy, joy, joy, happy, happy, joy, joy. This get me up. But she up here, she's like, I can't wait to get married. Now she just said this comment. This dude just let you know you're going to be fucking other women with me or, whatever the case is. That has nothing to do with commitment. He letting you know he still wants that bachelor lifestyle. He just wants you really for the baby. You know what I'm saying? He might as well just flat out say, can I have full custody? Because that's what it seemed to be all he wanted in Miss Erica Poe. And so he sat there, and she was singing like, I can't wait for us, maybe for the wedding bells to come in the future. And he says and turns to the side door. If y'all notice, he was just like, she's delusional. She just, no, girl, he ain't joking. I mean, He letting you know right there, girl. Don't do it, girl. You better U-turn it. You better tell him to get a taxi. Don't do it. So at the end, you see them, Erica saying, we did it kind of differently, but still. If y'all hear snowing, that's my dad. I ain't gonna lie. No, sorry. I usually don't do this. Is my first time doing the kitchen. I know it's different than usually where I'm at. But it's cold as hell. My nephew is staying over with us tonight because there's no school because it will be 50 degrees below zero tomorrow down here, and it's worse in the day. So yeah, that's how it is. So anyways, we got them. They posted at the end. They up there on ice skating and stuff, whatever. And she's like, we could have did it. I know we could have did it differently and stuff like that. But we realized that, some things, sometimes there are things out of sequence that's, you don't always do everything with sequence. But it's just like, as far as the situation, just weird as hell. It was like, basically, they didn't know each other that well at all and had a kid. And they're just trying to force themselves to be this quote-unquote family and not even quote. I don't know. It don't make no sense. Okay. So they supposed to be happy. The baby looking when they, like, okay, whatever. And that's in what they're saying. Okay. So, anyways, let's get on to the Tahiri situation with Rashida. I'm sorry. That cut. I like that cut, but it's something about that hair. It just reminds me of two camps. I'm sorry. So here we have Rich, which will be the drum roll, the last of the spuckering of the night. Like I said, you got I meant to get Peter Pigpen. Before he goes see Amina, he talks to Rich, and then he has to get advice from Nick Cannon, who we see, which is like playing off because that's when we first seen Peter Pigpen and his son Corey Guns, like it was about 2-3 years ago with the Son of the Guns, and Nick Cannon was producer of that show. So he comes in, Pete Guns has a name call. He's like, also he's married to the Mariah Carey. Okay, that has nothing to do with your problems. You ask K. Michelle, you ask the dog down the street, and everybody. You ask the ketchup bottle, you ask the mustard bottle right here. Okay, I don't know if y'all can see this. Not he asked the mustard. He asked everything. He asked his shadow. What should he do about the situation? Damn, no, could have avoided and could have done the right way in the first place. But boy, please, So Nick Cannon, of course, said what everybody else said. Okay. You need to be honest with yourself, get yourself together, blah, 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 something else he said, but it's the same message, so it ain't worth going over, okay? Nick Cannon must got something else about to come up or something, but it was just get a little camera time, getting on my bill or whatever, but like I said, he, like I said, Peter Guns knew for 10 years, blah, blah, whatever, but some advice that, if anything, he would have told Nick Cannon maybe a couple years old, should have told his son, Corey Guns, or his future son, or his other kids if they're older than Corey. I'm just like, it's just we're stretching out the same thing over and over again, right? So so that's what Peter Guns is. He's supposed to go make it. He just should have done it differently and not hurt Tara, and should, with the whole thing with Amina, or at least should have told her, or, did this, I would have, should have, could have, or whatever. So it's like, dude, whatever. You were repeating the same story. Does anybody have a couple violins? And the GPS will fuck. And I'm still trying to find a give. Yeah, I know there's a couple times I said it before. But yeah, that's how I feel about this, y'all. So, anyways, Tahiri goes to Rich, Eric Mina's lip singing promotion, because that's pretty much what it was, and also look pretty on the stage, bitch. Some promotion. And Tahiri goes and meets Rashida. I'm going to know, like I said, sorry, I am a rambler, if y'all don't already know that. And she was talking. They decide talking aside. She does say hi to, because first Tahiri's talking to Rich, because Rich invited her, and then Rashida. And then they end up talking, and then, actually, at first, things were going well for the first 30 seconds. And she basically tells her like this here. I apologize, even though I was going to lie through things. I should have been there for you about the wedding. And Rashida, of course, is bringing about the whole thing again about her, what she's choosing, with her career and her showing her body and stuff like that. And even Tahiri said in the thing, like, okay, I'm a grown woman, blah, 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 this and that. It ain't like she hadn't known about this situation. But it is true. It's one of those situations, I'm just going to break it down real quick. It's one of those things that Rashida should have just brought it up, either not on camera or not in the setting of this. If she's about to get married, like I said, that should be her main thing, should be the focus. It's some stuff behind the scenes, and here feel like, where the heck is she coming from? With this stuff. And then you got to point this, and she's been because it was like two gnats start going. That's how bad off it was. She's knowing all up in your ear because you just wanted this part to end. It was a lot of going back and forth between half of this episode. So, Terry ends up telling, like, it's not my fault you to make the 60-day challenge, basically making it seem like, you wish you could beat me because by what you must be jealous, blah, blah, blah. And then Rashida has to tell, like, ain't nobody go marry. You driving a Jeep, I'm trying to get you a BMW and, blah, 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 or be on my business plan, blah, 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 this and that or whatever. And then, Terry says something about, well, tell your POs to start calling me. And, Rashida says some comment like, well, yeah, because I cut bitches like you or something. I don't know what she called a bitch, whatever. But, Terry's like, don't do something. She's like, I ain't gonna do nothing because I blah, 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 blah. See, Rashida, I told you. See, better be careful, people around Rashida. And, thinking that cute new brass knuckle ring that she got on is just some cute little ensemble. Well, she probably pushes a button on the side, switchblade on your ass. So you better be careful when she wears certain ensembles, because it might be a weapon. Or she might got some razor blades up in that damn hair. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Old school Pam Grier. Remember that movie. So, anyways, y'all. So let's go to the whole Rich, Erica, Sin, triangle, blase. So back then, fast forward, whatever. What, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be wine, my bad. Like I said, oh Lord, y'all. To make it real quick, Rich, of course, at the beginning, talks to Peter Pigpen, also known, like I said, Rich, or also known as You Was a Bitch, because of his behavior, and he proves time and time again he has anger issues. And you notice, maybe just one, but I could have sworn he always so quick to come after a woman, but you never seen him charge up and snap up the man. Now, like I said, I haven't watched the last season and a half really too that much, so please my comment below box to let me know if he has came after a man, but I'm always noticing he always been like charged towards somebody who was born with a vagina. I'm just saying. So, he tells Peter Pigpen, his long lost brother, about he, has this Eric Menina thing going on with the single. He don't know how it's gonna turn out, but he got this, a showcase with her song, which actually whoever's singing the song is really her song. And I mean, they, like I said, they Milli Vanilli for us. Girl, you know it. Okay, but anyways, so we are Rich. He admits he has also the second party secret, which that's already being messy, even telling Pig anyway, because they're all assigned to be around each other, be like some 6 degree separation. So even though Mina, we only see one friend out of damn near till about the last episode, that doesn't mean stuff doesn't get out, or the put situation is that was not going to be about anything. Supposedly he has to tell the confessionals, because he goes to tell, I knew she's going to come home, or blah, 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 because apparently Erica, they were at the party, obviously a couple days. She obviously was excited when he was forcing kissing her and groping her in front of everybody, and during there. And she obviously, like I said, they get turned on like they are just cocaine is a hell of a drug type of situation. I'm just saying, or a lot of liquor, and or both, or other medications that you shouldn't be taking, okay, or cause drowsiness with effective alcohol. So. Anyway, they end up screwing, and he, of course, he could actually get the coochie more if he just would have shut the hell up, just like Shabba Mike B was saying that I recently just watched his review. But I'm just saying, he could easily keep getting it or whatever. Peter Pigpen decided to bring it too. Is the relationship really real? And Rich says, like, I don't know what it is, and blah, blah, blah. So I don't know if they're making it just seem like the only thing that's fake is possibly Erica and Sin's relationship, okay? So, anyways, y'all. The fast forward, Erica is getting ready to do this performance. I don't think it was anything too much, whatever, with that. Erica is getting ready to do this performance, and like I said, Rich is gonna be the best behavior. She gets disrespected, he's gonna spill the cat out the bag or whatever, or spill the beans, whatever, or in other words, I'm gonna brag about getting some cooch like I never got cooch before, and be a darn jackass at the age that I am. Okay, so Sin ends up there, of course, about it, because, Erica in the beginning had to tell Sin, that she still has a, basically trying to have Sin and tell her about Rich's kumbaya. I'm having this concert, whatever the case is, so please be nice to him, y'all kumbaya, Sin, so like, we're just gonna have another talk with them for them to respect the boundaries, blah, blah, blah. Fast forward, here back to the event that I've been in and out going about. So, Rich, on the other hand, Rashida is talking to Eric, Rich, whatever his name is. Okay, that's how I mean. And so Sin comes up and they talk. And then did y'all know this fast forward? Because they shake hands or something like that, say hi to each other. And then when Erica's about to perform, did you notice when Rich was leaning her and Sin was like, the fuck, got the look, and then they went straight to Erica. And besides, like I said, she's a very beautiful girl, whatever. This is all she was giving us. And the choreography, it was just like this, y'all. Because the song, what makes it worse, the song's called Dancing Over the World. And here she's got this little thing, and you're thinking, maybe I thought, like, oh, she was going to dance. Just the girls with the bones back, her dances the only one doing it, because she just, unless maybe because they edited out the points, but she was just, the only one who's still singing is the one doing the demo. So, fast forward while Sin, he's talking to Rashida like, this either can go real good with this song or really go real bad, but he's not going to do like he did last time because she did sign the contract this time, blah, blah, blah. I ain't going to do like do last year. And Sin just asked a question like, well, what do you mean with last year? And he just, whatever, and it was a way opportunity, whatever, I'm not going to mess her over, whatever, how bygones, blah, blah. I'm paraphrasing, but that's how much annoying this part was. So he decides to slip in and said, again, I think Sin, I could be wrong, was saying something about just, he decides to slide in while he's talking about Erica Singer. He decided to sit here and slip in about, what Erica, whether she, she kissed me or sleeping, not because, Sin, again, I think was inquiring about, respecting the boundaries of the relationship. But in a nice way, she didn't call him a cornball. She was courteous. So, at that time. Then she was like, what do you mean y'all slept together? What are you talking about? And he's like, well, it's to say, and me and Erica sat there and said, possibly, if we kissed it up, whatever, this, with this, blah, blah, blah. And that's what Sin put 2 to 2 together. And like, 2 plus 2 is 4, and 2 times 2 is 4. Let me check what the heck is going on. Of course, she went in the back where I guess dressing room area Erica is. She asking her blah blah. She's trying to close the door, and it's supposed to be them and probably the 8 camera crew members that in the back. And because she's trying to ask her what is going on. Here's Erica. I don't know. He's talking about I need to go to Rich, and she's up there trying to say all you gonna do here's Sin. All you gonna do is defend Rich. Blah 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 blah. Say whatever. I'm sick of this. Whatever. Erica goes out there. She confronts like I said, this is normal between her and Rich. She basically confronted him like how, to where he was at. He was the only person there, or Rashida left, or whatever. And she already left by that time. She was just like, how you gonna do that, blah, 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 yours, and, of course, Rich is trying to excuse like, okay, like what, so whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I think then Erica, she's like, I'm sick of this drama, blah, 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 something about his penis or whatever, or I don't know, they kind of edited, but I know something referring to his penis to make it seem like, it was dead or something, or small as fuck, or whatever. I don't know. So, Rich probably wanted the last word also because, like I said, he's very imitated by women, and he decided to go ahead and had to get the last word. Man, so he goes back there, and the bodyguard's already back there because it was almost like he could have possibly was going to charge. So they like get off, and then he had to be, here's Sin and Erica right here. Here go Rich, all like, okay, yeah, this is Sin. This is his finger right here. And he all like this. I fuck, you might as well get Erica, I fucked you, and fucking gonna Sin, and all got the finger finger like this, all in her face, whatever. So I'm glad they glad her. Erica's like all wild, and Sin was like, I'm sick of this, or something in the background. So, Erica ends up like crying somewhere on the bar stool, whatever. Fast forward, Erica ends up seeing, I guess, Sin is at her job, which is, I guess she's a bartender at a strip club, no that. And Erica's, again, Sin asks her about her sleeping with Rich. And she basically like, well, it happened, but did y'all see how bloated she was? Because she just was like, eyes is like this, okay, both eyes just like this, flat out, okay, just, ugh. And and she like, well, y'all, it was supposed to be my day, and it turned out to be y'all. And Sin says she really doesn't trust Rich anymore. She's hardly not trusting that because they gave her 5-second confessional this time. She was able to talk confessional for 2 seconds at the last episode. Finally, she was able to speak. But it's like this, like, okay, so if she's still sleeping with Rich and she keeps saying, well, again, it's over and over, whatever case, if you really knew, like I said, Rich had to bring confessional confirms us, like, she says she loves me more men and blah, blah, wants me, blah, blah, which is true, but like I said, both of y'all just toxic stuff all around. And so Erica, like I said at the end, Rich, I don't think they really talked about him in the situation, but Erica's like, I've always been by myself. So Sid's just like, I guess they're on another standstill or broke up, whatever, for 2 seconds. I don't know. And literally, do we care? So, other than that, y'all, that's pretty much how it ended. Because, like I said, Yandy still served her. Yeah, I did go through all the cast members. Yeah. And here still, wait, it was one last part. Joe Button, conveniently, she was with her family in some club. He ends up bringing some flowers, and Gino Siri just looking like whatever. Then he gives kiss cheek, then he walks off because, he's still trying to work on getting her back. And I forgot to mention also in last episode about the mom, when she went to go tell about basically it was over, which was the right thing. Hopefully she does stick with her word because that has been toxic, with that whole situation. Even though she thinks like she doesn't know how to move on, sweetie. Please move on. If not, you're going to keep going to that same bag and then wonder why you be 50-some years old and still wondering why you missed out on the good guy. You see what I'm saying? So, good guy and the right guy for that matter. And because the mom was like, she in the now to my, so this is over. I'm disappointed that she was supposed to say that to Joe with his behavior. She coming to Harry and stuff like that, whatever. And that's how that mess ends, y'all. I'm done. I'm gone for this evening with this. And like I said, thank you for all my new subscribers. Like and share and review my videos. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for all the love support. Thank you for all my YouTube buddies. Let me do this. Shout out to Mike B, The Ghetto View, Majestic, Some More Love, J Mail, Self Esteem Queen, J Nevessa, Jamia TV, Morel Linda. I hope I got everybody's name right. But like I said, y'all, I will see y'all in the next video. And by the way, one more last announcement. I haven't been saying the last couple videos, so I've been trying to get this video in since I thank God I've been able to catch up. That I was extending. I was going to do, like I said, I'm doing another shout out video in the next couple weeks, like mid-February. So I was originally had made the date to January 26th for people if they want me to shout them out in the YouTube, my next YouTube shout out video for YouTubers. So I'm just extending it to February the 9th or whatever. Yeah, so, alright then, y'all have a pleasant week and pleasant night, pray more, and I will see y'all in the next video. Y'all take care now.